Hey guys, Benoit here with my first collection update in quite some time. I'm probably going to break this video up into a few different parts just so I can go over everything that I've been grabbing over the past year. First off, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Bandai Pokemon Scale World figures that I've been grabbing. These are exclusive to Japan right now. They're being distributed kind of slowly, dealing them out over time. They can be bought a few different ways. There's a premium Bandai store that you can pre-order these from. Or if you're in Japan, people can pick these up from the Pokemon Center or different hobby shops, or even, I think, grocery stores and convenience stores, different ways that people can get them. They're supposed to be 1/20th scale of the actual Pokemon. The first thing I got was Venusaur. I just thought it was a really cool looking figure. As you can see, it's actually pretty big. They come in a box like this, in pieces. You kind of have to put them together. Not too difficult though, but still pretty cool looking figurine. I actually don't have too many Pokemon figurines. I actually don't have too many figurines in general. But I still think these are kind of cool to keep out on the desk. Pretty neat. We'll get a look at the box they came in, or that this one came in. They've done a lot with Kanto so far. There's a lot of Kanto, there's a lot of Johto, and Galar region. Right now I think they're releasing the Hoenn ones, so you can buy some of those. The ones that you get from the premium Bandai site are pretty expensive, but then other ones are pretty cheap. I'm not exactly sure the reasoning behind that. I was looking at the Johto ones, and you can get, or not Johto, Hoenn, and you can get Blaziken for pretty cheap. But Sceptile's Swampert are like over $100. This guy was $60. I believe around the time I bought it was around $60. Yeah, here's just an example of what you can do with the figurines. You can actually get different characters from the game. So that's pretty cool. This is not the only one I've bought. There are also a few more. You can buy these. You can buy multiple sets, and they'll kind of come in a bigger box like this. This is actually not the set I bought. I've got most everything from here except for Trainer and Pikachu and Eevee. Also the other two, Wartortle and Charmeleon. Here's what I actually got. The seller that I bought these from in Japan just actually packaged them this way for me. You've got Mew and Ivysaur coming in a box together. Some of the sets are kind of odd, but it's just one way to get them if you don't want everything. Squirtle, yeah, the starters all come together. Let's see what was it. Yeah, this was just Mewtwo. And then we'll see what this last one might be. Yeah, more starters. I got another set of them for my daughter likes Pokemon, so I got those for her to play with. Oh, yeah, looking at this. These guys came in a set together, and I checked eBay prices before making this video, and they cost around $250 to get that set. Kind of crazy how expensive these get. Reading through the E4 thread on these, I'd say maybe don't pay insane prices for them. From what I can tell, they get re-released from time to time. So if you miss them, they are kind of like a timed release window. If you miss it, don't worry. They'll probably get put back up for sale. These came out in 2020. They're still releasing now, so of course some of this is slowed down by the pandemic. So don't have a lot of FOMO with these. You'll probably have a chance to get them. There's the last one, Squirtle. So yeah, it's a cool set. I will probably jump into the Johto stuff at some point. But I wanted to get this Kanto stuff. I just told you guys not to worry about FOMO, but I had FOMO and immediately went and bought these. They weren't too expensive though. But still just very cool. First figurines ever bought for Pokemon, so I like them. The only thing I wish is quality control. If that had been a little bit better, the nose kind of looks weird on here. The lines and the plastic are really noticeable. So if you get like a premium one, especially those $120 ones for the Hoenn starters, I'd expect something else just a little bit nicer than that. But yeah, this one wasn't as expensive as those. So, and of course, this is my first jump into figurines, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. So I just get what I get. So that's it. We'll be going over some other pickups I made from Japanese, mostly Japanese exclusive cards. So next up, we have this Pikachu 124. That slash SP is how you know it's from the promotional line of Sword and Shield in Japan. This came out in September 2020. It was part of a Pikachu campaign. Sorry, I'm not stuttering. That's what it was called. Basically, if you bought 5 packs or 6 packs of Astonishing Volt Tackle, which is kind of their version of Vivid Voltage, if you bought 6 of those packs, you'd get 1 pack that has a chance of getting 1 in 5 Pikachu cards. If you bought a booster box, you got 5 packs, so you get 5 Pikachu cards. If I remember, I'll try to put those Pikachu cards up on the screen. These were the only ones that I actually got from Japan. Kind of a goal I've had is always to have a collection that pays for itself. So whenever I see any kind of promo that I like, I typically buy multiple copies, plan to get them graded, and then I'll keep one and sell off the others. I've already done that with Red's Pikachu. Made good profit on that, and I will do the same with these. Send these off, keep the best graded one, sell the other 2, and probably break even. As I only paid like $36 for the 3 of these, so $12 a piece. Good deal. Next up, these Charizards, another promo 143 / SP. So these were released a little more recently. Released in Japan in October 2020. I don't think they're going to come out in English. These were given away if you bought 5 booster packs in a Pokemon Center or other participating store. Basically, this is made by a non-TCG illustrator as part of a illustration contest. It was called the Illustration Grand Prix contest over in Japan. This was the second one they had. Basically, if you won, you got to have your card printed on an actual TCG card. Your illustration got printed on an actual TCG card. You got around 300,000 yen, which works out to about $2,700 US. There were about 4,000 entries for this contest. This one won. But the cool thing is that even the winners, the panel that kind of voted from Pokemon and decided who would win this, they actually went through the ones that they liked and reached out to those illustrators to see if they'd be interested in doing official TCG illustrations. So pretty cool. I've looked over the list of the cards that won. Or actually, I looked over the list of the cards that were entered and made it into the final rounds but didn't win. This is the winner, the only winner that got printed. But there were a lot of really, really cool illustrations. It'd be neat if Pokemon found some way to actually get those officially released at some point. But I'm just glad they did that, opened it up. You know, some of the TCG illustrations kind of lacking, kind of basic, so it's kind of cool to open up to the fan base and let them show what they're able to do, and to approach them and ask them to make stuff afterwards. That's really neat. So I got 3 of these. Another thing where it's a promo that's cool, I want to get it, but I don't want to break the bank for it. So I bought these. I can remember, I think I may have paid $20 a piece, but ultimately I'll get them graded, so the lower grades of the 3, and then keep 1 for myself. Next up are some more promotional cards from Japan. So the 4 of these came in a single little pack together. They were packaged in with the VMAX Battle Triple Starter Set, released in Japan. That was a little box that had 3 separate decks based on VMAX, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. So it came with those 3 decks. It also came with just a cellophane package of these 4 promos. I picked these up for around $24 in July of 2021. The actual battle box that comes with the 3 decks goes for around $150 on eBay. So I thought it was a pretty good price to get these promos, which is what I was mostly interested in, for only $24, shipped from Japan. Genesect, this one's available in Vivid Voltage if you're wanting an American release or English release. Heatran, also available in English in Darkness Ablaze, as well as the Suicune, which I thought was really cool. I really like the Suicune art. If you want to get a cheaper version, you can probably pick it up in English for not too much. Here's kind of the steal, I think. So this Lugia was printed in English as a pre-release promo for Vivid Voltage. Just this on its own in English as a pre-release promo goes for around $40. So to be able to get that same exact art as a promo in Japan, as well as 3 other pretty nice promos for only $24, I thought was a great deal. So I'm really glad I picked this up when I got it. It's a very cool art. I might eventually someday get the English version if I can find a good deal on it. But I just like it. And last but not least is a massive stack of cards. There are actually only 3 cards in here. I have Darkness Energies from the Versus Series, Metal Energies from the Versus Series, and then Rainbow Energies from the Versus Series. I think I have 10 of each here. What happened is around the end of last year, I was going through some of the cards I bought. I bought quite a few Versus cards that were in really great condition. And that was from a huge listing on eBay. So I went back to that listing to see if they had more of the ones I was interested in. Didn't really find anything I wanted, but I did see that they still had Versus, or they still had these Hollow Energies listed, and they were listed for $5 each. For those of you who don't know about the Versus series, it was released exclusively in Japan in 2001. There are a few of these printed in English. It's a very, very small quantity. It was used at a tournament, and when I say small quantity, I mean limited. Like somebody wasn't buying these out of packs and using that tournament. It was like they were handed a pre-made deck. It wasn't the entire Versus series. It was just a very select few amount of cards. So yeah, these are extremely rare in English. Still kind of rare because they were only released in Japan. The reason these hollow cards weren't crazy expensive is because you get one of these in every single pack. So every pack of Versus series came with 30 cards instead of the usual 10. Each pack had at least one hollow Pokemon and with at least one hollow energy. And since there are only 3 hollow energies, you're basically guaranteed to get one of these every single time. So that's why the price isn't super high, but I still thought that, $5 for these, they're hollow. They are mint. The reason I went back to that listing is because all the cards I've ever received from it were mint condition. So this is going to be a situation where I'll eventually get these graded and they will come back, and make up for more than I think I spent about $150 to get all these. So I was really excited to get them. I think these are really neat, really cool history to them. I also think they're just really good looking cards in general. So yeah, I couldn't pass those up. That's all for this video. Sorry guys, video cut out. I was just going to say that's all for this video. Expect more in the future with other pickups I've made over the past year. Just wanted to keep this one kind of focused on stuff I've gotten exclusive from Japan. Thanks for watching.